hear that noise? That noise sucks. And today on Suck Less, I'm going to talk to you about why that noise sucks and what that noise is. Hey guys, Rick here for Steve's Music. High atop Ironwood Barrow in beautiful rural maritime Nova Scotia. Happy July, by the way. What I want to talk to you guys about today is pickups and the nature of pickups, how they work, but like not too technical, okay? Just real bare bones entry level stuff. This is a pickup, okay? Now, okay, what's the best way to explain this? These are the microphone for your guitar. They listen to what you're doing, okay? And what they are, and here, I'm gonna walk in close and show you. It's a series of magnetic poles, okay? So these are all little magnetic poles with copper wire wound around them, right? So they produce this tiny, tiny little bit of electrical current that essentially gets amplified through your amplifier. So the first pickups are what's called single coil. This is a single coil, which means it's one big coil of copper wire. Now the problem with a single coil is that it is susceptible to something called 60 cycle hum. And that's an electrical field thing. So here, hold on. I am going to, okay. So when you're playing clean, it's not so bad, right? Especially quiet like this, so. Right? Doesn't sound too bad. But if I turn the gain on, by the way, for those paying attention, I'm using exactly the same amp and exactly the same board as last week, but I swapped the Fortin grind out for the Fortin 33. So this is the Meshuggah. Oh, I love Fortin stuff. Okay, so here's the thing. I've got a gate on, right? If I turn the gate off, there's that noise I was talking about. That noise is 60 cycle hum going through a bunch of gain. Now, even if I'm playing quiet on a clean channel and I turn my guitar up or the amp up, you're still going to hear that buzz, right? That's why a lot of people use gain. Use gates. So now this is also a single coil up here. It's just a slightly different variation. But the middle position on a lot of these guitars will actually engage both pickups. Now the funny thing about these is that the coils are wound one way and then they're wound the other way on the other one. So you'll notice, particularly on Stratocasters and Telecasters, that when you're in the middle position, 60 cycle buzz goes away. That's because they're designed to offset each other. Now what was really interesting is that the next generation of pickups that came out after this were called humbuckers. Now you've all seen those. They're kind of the standard. So I'm just going to swap guitars real quick. Alright, this is my Schechter Tempest. This has two humbuckers in it. Now, the reason they're called a humbucker, I can never find the hole. The reason they're called a humbucker is because they buck the hum. They buck 60 cycle hum. So the two coils inside of it are sort of wound opposite each other. Where's a, here we go. So this one has covers on it. They look like this. That happened, I'm keeping that. They look like this, right? They're two stacks. Now, a lot of people are like, well, if that's the case, why would you ever play single coils when humbuckers just get rid of the hum? It's so much better. Well, they're different animals, right? Humbuckers sound a little thicker, but you lose a lot of pick definition. Whereas single coils sound amazing, but they're buzzy. So, oh, hold on. Pretty badass. Oh, noise gate's off. See that buzz? Okay, noise gate's on. That buzz is less than it is with a single coil. Again, that 60 cycle hum is gone, right? So with a humbucker, it's still going to be noisy. I'm using an insane amount of gain right now. But if you want a quieter guitar, humbuckers, right? If you want more spark and more definition on your notes, single coils are the way to go. I like both, actually, for a completely different reason. Well, for different applications. Now, there's another style of pickup that you will see. That is called a Jazzmaster or a P90, and that's the one here in the neck position. It is still technically a single coil. It sounds different than most single coils. It's a different body, it's a different wiring, but still susceptible to 60 cycle hum, okay? So, all right. Gang. Ton of buzz, right? So they all sound different. They're all meant for different things, but the problem is you really got to figure out what you're into, right? And the only way to the only way to get through this is to experiment. You got to try guitars with different pickups to see what you like, right? There's also EMGs, which are active pickups. I don't actually own a guitar with active pickups. I'm not a huge fan of them. Lots of people really like them. EMGs are a super low impedance output pickup, which means they're very quiet. And then they use that 9-volt on board the guitar to make the signal louder so they can compete with standard pickups. The only problem is that they're very compressed sounding. Some people really like that, some people can't stand it. Generally, guys who play heavy don't mind compression, right? Whereas what that does is that makes the loud stuff you play quieter and the quiet stuff you play louder, so everything sounds a little more in line, a little more uniform. But again, guys who play clean, not so much. They don't like that. They want their dynamics to come through, right? They want to be able to play soft and hard and hear it better. So you really have to mess with pickups and see what you like. Yeah, let's go back to my, what is this? Tex-Mex bridge pickup. No gate. Right? That's the P90, it's even worse. Center position, you hear how the buzz goes down? Offset wiring, right? Get a good noise gate and it all goes away. Get a good game. So that is Pickup Basics 101. Single coils, one coil, buzzy, sounds great. Humbucker, two together, bucking the hum, offset coils, sounds a little warmer and a little thicker, don't have as much definition. Jazzmaster style, single coil, larger, even buzzier, but warmer and woodier. You see them a lot in the neck position. And then actives. Super hot because of the 9-volt, very low impedance, compressed. Okay? I hope this helps, guys. Have a good week, and I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I'll mix it up. It'll be fun. Suck less. See you guys.